Are you wanting to improve your balance? Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and today we're doing 3 exercises for better balance. Go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, we're gonna get started standing. You might wanna go next to a wall, maybe have a chair nearby or a countertop so that you can rest your hands down to help you. We're gonna start standing on our left foot. And when we're balancing, we wanna make sure we're not gripping our toes. You wanna think of pressing through the mound of your big toe, the outside of your foot and your heel, so the weight is all evenly distributed. So take that left leg, push your left leg down into the ground. We want to think of lifting up through the hips, so we'll squeeze the glute. Option 1, you can have a toe tap on that right foot. Option 2, you can hover that leg. Maybe you're holding on to a wall or holding on to something. We also want to make sure when we're starting out with the balance that we're not way back here sinking forward. We want to get forward so we can push that leg and activate that hip. Good. Now use your breath. Number one thing I say is people are starting to balance and they're holding their breath. So here we go on this left side. We're spreading the toes. We've got the toe tap where we're lifted. Both arms are going to come straight out in front, or maybe we're holding on. And then we're going to turn to look to the right and take your right arm and just follow. Follow to take a peek. Staying breathing and then bring it back towards center. Take that left arm, bring it out to the side and then back through to the center. Make sure you're not gripping those toes. Go to the right, keep your gaze going. And then back to center. Remember, you can always keep that toe tapping down on the ground. This is what it looks like from the side. Stay with that breath. Good, from side to side. Nice. One more time each side. You might even feel that left glute firing up, the muscles in the bottom of your feet. I love balancing exercises because it really helps build strength too. Nice. Hands come back in, and then we'll switch over to the right side. So push that right foot down into the ground. Spread your toes. That's slightly lean forward. If we need to grab hold of something, you can. Left foot toe tap or hover it up. Those arms come straight out in front, and then we're going to twist. Turn to the left. Keep your gaze over the hand, and then bring it back through to center. Head to that right hand side. Back through to center. Good. Head to the left. And then center. Nice job. Good. How does the right side feel compared to the other side? Nice. Last one. Good. Bring everything back in. Both feet come back down. And then we're going to move our feet a little wider than hip distance. Show you a couple different options with this one. We're going to gently start to move from side to side. We're going to push weight down into that left foot. Come over towards the left-hand side. Now we can toe tap or kick the right leg behind. And then we'll head back over to the right. Press into the right foot. Lift, come up. Now it can toe tap, stay down, or lift up. You want to catch your balance, spread those toes, and then head back over to the left. Now, the distance of your legs going from side to side can be as short or as wide as you feel comfortable. Maybe you take a bigger wide, sink down into a squat, and then come back up. Step it back and over. So find what's working best for you. Maybe you've got a countertop in front of you that you're holding on to. If this feels really good, you can stay right here. If you wanted to add on a little, you can always add the arms, bring those arms out to the side, and then bring it back. Stay with your breath, nice and slow and controlled. Nice work. Let's all about catching your balance. We're gonna go through one more time each side. We're making sure we're not leaning too far back, gripping the toes, or holding our breath. Good, bring that back in, feet will come back. Now coming into tree pose. So we'll have kickstand is option 1. You can bring that foot up to your calf, above the knee. You can bring it all the way up if you want. Now that right knee, we're pushing back behind us. The left leg, we're lifting up out of the hip. If we need to hold on to something, you can. Hands can stay at your hips. Hands can be at heart center, or they can be overhead. Now with this balancing, we're holding, but we're not sinking here. You're not leaning too far to one side. You're lifting up out of the waist and holding that breath. Maybe it's better here. Keep pushing that right knee back behind. Maybe you're squeezing the left glute and finding that glute firing up. Nice. We'll take one more breath in here, and then we're gonna add on to this exercise a little bit. Now that right foot, we're gonna take the right foot and just step the right foot back into a little bit of a lunge. We'll bring the arms out to the side, squeeze those shoulder blades together. They're gonna come back in, we're going right back to tree pose. So you find your kickstand, the foot comes to your calf, knee above. That right knee is pushing back behind you. We're squeezing that left glute. And then step it back again. Nice, slow and controlled. Watch those left toes open, squeeze your shoulder blades. One more time on the side. Nice job. Ooh, I feel my left glutes. Press into that foot, lift up out of the waist, squeeze the glute. Nice work, and then step it back. Bring everything back through towards center. Maybe shake it off on that left side, and then we'll switch to the right. So we're pressing that right foot down, coming into our tree pose. So we've got the kickstand with the left, come to the calf, inner thigh, lift up out of that waist. Nice breath in. Find your position where you want those arms, where it's most comfortable. We're finding a focal point to look at, but definitely honing in with that breath. And then this left leg, we're thinking of that left leg going back behind. Nice. Just a couple more breaths here. And what do you notice? How does this side feel different than your other side? Check in with those toes. Last breath here, and then we add on. Nice. Slowly take your left leg, step that left leg back. Open a little cactus. Bring it forward. Tap it back, tree pose. Left leg goes back. Open, squeeze those shoulder blades. Awesome job. Hinge forward, come up. Last one, take that left leg, step it back, open up. And then bring it back in front, press into that right foot, come up. Maybe a little shake out on that right hand side. Nice, let's take a nice big breath in. Exhale, bring those hands down towards heart center. And just checking in, left side versus your right side, making sure we're not gripping our toes, making sure we're not leaning too far backwards, and definitely staying with that breath. Keep up the good work. The balance will improve as you continue to practice. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And I would love to know down below in the comments what you would like to see in future videos. Until next time, namaste.